Katsu, hello. You're always the first one here. Crazy.org. Hi, Cheryl. What am I up to? I'm gonna edit this logo a little bit. There's some things about it that bug me. I'm gonna try to fix it. So, I think you can see it if you like zoom out. It's okay, but the letter spacing is really weird. Like, the distance between the A and the P is really small, but then this distance between the N and the E on both sides are like way too big. And then I don't like the straight part of the letter P, how it just doesn't line up with the Y right there. I'm making it small so it's easier to see, but maybe it's better like this. So anyway, I want this to like, this part of the P to line up with this corner of the Y, and I don't know, I gotta fix some stuff. Just small tweaks. Stuff like that. So I'm just gonna, I mean, I have to do it anyway, so I don't know if anybody wants to watch, I guess. So that's what I'm doing. What are you up to, Cheryl? Optical. Yeah, that's why I zoomed. See, I think it's easier to see like this. Like when it's smaller, you can see the larger space around the N and that E, and that looks. It doesn't look good to me, so I gotta fix it. It's just too much spacing here. Working from home because you're sick. Oh, bummer. Katsu. Yeah. Well, I would say I'm a designer at heart. That was my first career, was graphic design. So yeah, I did not put enough time into this when I created it originally, or maybe I don't know, but now I need to fix it. Hey, Kels. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm just gonna try to fix up this logo a little bit. I still like the lightning bolt, but the lettering is just needs to be changed, so I'll start fooling around with this. If I just try to tighten it up like that. Somewhere. So these are still this is still too much space. So can I do those individually? Let's see. Yes. Okay, that's better. So this one, I don't know how to do it on just one letter. Is it? Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, so see already the ENE looks way better. Yes, kerning. Nice one, Cheryl. You must be a designer too. Nobody knows the word kerning. I know, I gotta fix my leading too. So, okay, so if I just... Technical writer. Oh, but I suppose when things are printed, you had to deal with kerning and leading then. Gotcha. That's my guess. You tell me if I'm right. Yep. Gotcha. What just happened there? All right, so that looks much better already. kernel of truth in that. God. Oh, God. Muskoka girl. Way better, right? Thank you, Golden Highway. Hi, Deepa. All right, so if we keep that, so energy looks pretty good. So I'm gonna try. This is gonna be tricky. So I can't move the L and the A. This one, this I can do. I'm gonna just have to do this one by one, I think, which is fine. It's like so much. I think it might be okay. It might be okay. So I'm gonna try to line up just so we're not. There we go. All right, we'll fix the leading in a bit, but now I got to try to make this all fit. Now, hopefully, I can get this part of the P to align with the top of the Y here on the left side. A and left, I can afford to lose the leg and sit on the L. You think so? I could try it. I like that idea. Let me try it like this first. Let me see if I can get the spacing right. And then I can try it with the letters overlapping a bit. See how that goes. So that should pull the T closer. Does, okay. Hopefully that's easy for y'all to see. Okay, T a little closer. Oh yeah, I don't think that's not gonna, oh wait, we're losing, all right, this might work. Maybe. So if I can eyeball this to be, since this is mostly solid, to get it roughly the same distance as this, then it might look okay. That's probably too tight. Maybe there. Let me just for, yeah, that's pretty close. Okay. So again, try to line it up there. Oh, that's actually, this might be okay if the bottom of the P is right in the center of the Y. That might work. It's gonna sit tight with that. It's gonna be tight with, yeah, I know, it's gonna be, yeah, these words probably are not meant to go together. And the A is really wide, I'm noticing, so it doesn't, it would be great if it aligned, if it was the same width as the N, and that would solve a lot of the problem here, I think. Yeah, the A is too wide. Hey, Ada. So, or the L isn't even as wide as the E. So, okay, so the other part, what I think I'll do is instead of dealing with this as a font, I think I'm just gonna change it to vectors. No white space between the two words. Oh, like that? Like they're touching? Fix the A, first P. Okay, well I can play with the placement of this in a sec. I want to try something here, so I'm going to copy these. Turn those off, save those as a backup. And then instead of doing this as type, I can change it to shape, which is basically just turn it into vector objects here. So I'm going to do that. And then, all right, so now you can see we've got all the letters individually, and so I can kind of fool with these a little bit more. This would be a little bit easier, right? So now I can take the A and I can try to squish it a little bit. You can't really do that when it's a font, when it's still acting like a font, so. Oh, that's a drag. No, wait a minute. Oh, because it throws off the angle. Oh god, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay, this is gonna get tough. All right, so I think this. Let me just make sure I'm gonna drag my guides out here. You know what? I'm gonna make this a little easier to see. So I'm gonna just change the color real quick. So let's just say this is purple. I'm just doing this so I can see my guides because apparently the guides are the same color blue, right? So guide. All right. And then I want to see, yeah, so this L I need to, okay, I think Pixelmator can do it. There we go. I haven't done a lot of vector stuff with Pixelmator, so we'll see how this goes. In fact, I'm not even sure if there's a tool for it. This is the point of the video where I say I wish I had Adobe Illustrator right now, because I would get this done in about 10 seconds. Does that work? Nope. Just seeing if I can grab this and pull it. That's not working. Yeah, I can bring the A over. But I want to make this, I'm just going to try to make the L and the E the same width if I can figure out how to do it. I might have to do this like, this kind of is a pain really working with vectors in here. Okay, so do I have to do this like point by point? That's going to be awful. There's no, oh God. All right. I don't know if I want to do that and try to recreate the deal. Anybody know how to use vectors in Pixelmator? Let's see. Other ideas. What can I do? God, I'm gonna have to try to eyeball it, I guess. All right, hold on. Let me do a quick. Search here. Properties, shape tool. Command driven. All right, I'm just looking at how to edit this. I thought there was an actual way to do it. I know there's a vector pen tool. Damn it. All right, it's a command. Because if I have to do this, this is going to be a serious pain. Because now I've got to eyeball like where that curve makes sense and make sure this is on the right line, like that. Ugh, God. There's got to be an easier way to do this. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but... Drag, yeah, alright, let's try it. Well, yeah, Gabriella, that's what I just grabbed one. Apparently I can only grab one at a time, right? So in Adobe Illustrator, I could drag a box over that, just select it and move the whole thing, and it would stretch these other lines. But I don't have Adobe Illustrator, so I'm gonna have to wing it. And just hope it works. Or hope that this is so small nobody notices. Not terrible. Oh, and why is this? This sticks out too far now. Oh, God. Okay, well. Guess we may as well fix this too. Or maybe I can shift click these points. Oh, shift click. There we go. Okay, shift click. Now can I drag them all? Oh, yes. Oh, we're in business now. Oh, thank God. This is a Pixelmator. So this is a Mac only, I don't know, Photoshop competitor. But it was independent for a long time, and Apple just purchased the company, so now it's an Apple software. But yeah, Pixelmator Pro is, here, I'll type it. Okay, so this, oh yeah, now I can, is this a group? Oh, that's fine. All right, well, we got like 2 letters maybe done? And that's good, right? It's only taking like 20 minutes. All right, this one, I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh, yeah, I guess I could sort that out. I don't know, I think the L actually looks okay. Actually, this one, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Gabriella, you're right. I like your attention to detail. All right, so there we go. So we'll go back in here. I'll do this one first. Grab those. Okay, now I can grab this line and just pull it in. Nope, I have to grab a point and pull it in. Nope. I have to let go of shift and then pull it in. There we go. Okay, now hopefully that angle is still correct. Oh, works similar to AutoCAD? Okay, I know of AutoCAD, I've never used it. Because I'm not an architect or an engineer, I guess. So let's hopefully keep that a little bit up that way. Why isn't that one? There we go. Okay, now we've got 2 letters done. Isn't the line in the middle of the E usually shorter than the top and bottom? Yeah, Cheryl, it's shorter a tiny bit. I mean, I could make it even more shorter. Oh shoot, I got 2 E's. Now I've got to duplicate that one maybe? Here, I'm gonna do this. Copy. So can I move this? Yeah. All right, so this E is not gonna match that one, so I'm gonna get rid of it. And then we'll use this. So now the E's are the same. Hopefully that'll help. And I'm realizing the mistakes I made trying to do this, because now I have to make sure this alignment is right vertically, so this diagonal line makes sense. Brother. Probably should have left it as a font. Okay, like that. Alright, the A is the one that worries me the most because it's super wide. And if I just start squishing it in, then these the width of the lines is going to be smaller or thinner, and then it won't match anything else. It'll look like a, like this looks like bold, and then it's going to look like a thin version or something. So I don't know. Well, let's just try it anyway. Maybe it'll work. Okay, hold on. Move this. Move this. So can I just shift and... Oh, that's it. Okay, so I just hold shift and then I can drag my little box over it. All right, I'm getting it. Getting it. Let's learn as we go on this channel, people. So if I do that, so I just want to squish. Oh, okay. I think I got it. I think I don't want to select those. Probably. Well, maybe we do. All right, I'll just have to fix it later. It's fine. Narrow one side of the A? Yeah, I could try that. That's a good idea. I was thinking I just want to keep the width of the lines the same. Oops. Just trying it, you know? No bad ideas. And then I would just change this. So this is just a smaller... This might not even be readable. And now that's not level. I don't know. Is that going to look like... Yeah, so that kind of looks... It's not terrible. It just looks... It looks a little weird. Left top of the A? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Right. So we could pull this out a bit. Just try to make it so like that diagonal line is still intact that way. Okay. Do just do this real quick. Okay, yeah, this looks good because like this now looks good. This intersection here. This I think I can live with not matching up perfect. This looks good. This looks good. I like that. Top left a little more, you think? Okay. I'm gonna have to try to get like a... Alright, hold on. I need some like reference kind of thing. I have to do this Oops. Let's do this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh no. What is happening? Okay. I just want to draw this on here. And I'm just going to use this as a ruler. Sort of. Oops. Nope. Other way. See if I can get this to roughly the line so I know like where I'm at. Nope. Okay. Does that even fit here? Not exactly. Close. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I'll take this, extend that out. Now I've got my ruler, so I know where I'm at with the top lines here. Okay, so that A needs to be fixed up a bit. Oh, actually, I'm gonna lock that down so I don't accidentally grab it. Oops. Come on, there we go. Okay. Now I think this needs to be fixed. Try to eyeball that a little bit. Okay, what do we think? I think that A looks pretty good right now. So, it's there, A is there. Okay, onto the P then. So let's get this lined up. Like so. I've got my vertical ruler, so I can just kind of nudge it straight up now. Real close. Oh, this part looks so much better already. This gap looks a little bit too big, a little bit bigger than this one. Right? So this one, a little bit too big. So we gotta tighten it up like this side. Which should be easy now, because I can just take this and move these over a little bit. That might even be too much. Okay. Better. Is that lined up? Yep. Oops. Maybe it's just gonna... Yeah. That's better. I think it might just because of this angle. So if the letter was coming straight down, it would be more filled in, and I think it would... I think it's an illusion. I'm going with that. I think that's okay. Oh, halfway done. Okay, so this would be... Oh, how to do this one? I should probably do the R first. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Just so we have a... So I can put it on top of these guys too. There we go. Alright, lock that down. Oh, and maybe needs to come up just a smidge. Alright. So let's get this R position here. Roughly. there. Yeah, that one looks like there's more space because there's more space right here. Same here. We're getting somewhere. Ah, keep doing that. That looks okay. Okay, Y needs to be closer. Even though it would technically overlap if this was a different letter. It's the illusion, right, that you gotta fix. Okay. God, there's so much space right here, though, and right here. I'm almost tempted to make the G more angular like the E. But I'll leave it for now. Leave it for now. Let's take this one off. Yeah. One off. Okay, try this. It'd be kind of a miracle if these things just lined up. I don't think they're going to. Oh, why is this? This O is like too tall. Right? That thing. Okay, so this, I guess we can save some space at the O. We can make this a little shorter. Should I just scale it a little bit? Because it is super wide, so I'm gonna cheat. Make that a little more narrow. All right, we're getting somewhere. Ah. Okay. Well, that's not going to align with the Y unless I make the O really narrow. This needs to be, nope. Dang it. Okay, arrow keys then. Okay, so for this spacing here, I'm trying to roughly match the N and the E, or the E and the R right there. Just go up. Okay. Better. Could the G be a hair more narrow too? Not shorter, just narrow. Yeah, the G is really wide, huh? Yeah, that's a good point, because maybe I should make it roughly the width of the O. But this is, yeah, this is not going to line up here unless I make some drastic changes. Well, wait a second. All right, let me start with the... Oh, God. This is tough. See, I like how this is also orderly and neat right in here. And then over here, it just gets... bleh. Maybe there's nothing you can do about that. Or maybe I need to change something else. I have an idea, but... Okay, try the G should be a hair more narrow. Yeah, let's try it. So I'm just gonna do it this way and just kind of... Oh, that changes the... Because if I do it too narrow, then it's the angle is increased and we don't want that, so... Oh, this is gonna be a Yeah, this P is too wide. It should be similar to the E, so I have to fix that too. Well, that kind of makes me wonder, like, if I should just take one of these widths and just force every letter to be the same width. I mean, almost turning it into like a fixed width font, but you could do that. Alright, let me do this. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Yeah, I'm just gonna move that out of the way so I don't mess with it. I'm gonna make some big selections here, so how am I gonna do this? Let's see if I can get all these. Let's see if I can try to keep the angles intact. See, this looks... Oh, and then I screwed that up too. Damn. Alright. So I've got to try to get those. Did I get it? Oh, okay, I'll just have to deselect. Oh no, actually, you know what? I'll just move that all the way back. So this might work. That's a better idea. Maybe. This stuff needs to get a little more, a little tighter. And then now this is a weird wobble right here. Let me fix that. I'll just pull this in a little bit. I might smooth that out. Okay, I think from a distance. The rounding of the G is off compared to the O. Yeah, it is. Maybe I should just use the O as like a template. I might have to just make my own G. No, that'd be too much work. But okay, let's do that. Let's do this, and we'll have a... Oh, why would it do that? Okay. There we go. All right, so this is our template we'll use for the G. So I'm gonna do it like that. Lock that down. Maybe I'll put it behind. No, that didn't work. That probably have been equally annoying. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably a better way to do it. I feel like I probably should have done more work with it as a font first, instead of like kind of jumping right into the points and the vectors and stuff. But oh well, what do you do? All right, so the O. Let's try to align that O a little bit better. Oops. Okay, G, let's do this. So if I take all these, I could probably then... Oh no. God, this is a pain in the butt. So can I shift? Here we go. So now I can kind of bring this down. Good fun. Fun for you, Verbally. It's stressful for me. So this I should be able to just bring these up. That snaps. What that's snapping to. Okay, so that's okay that this comes in a little sharper because it has to curve in anyway. This part's a little too high. Wait. Oh, why won't you? Come on. There we go. Okay, top part's pretty good. Not exact, but pretty good. And this is a mess right here. So let's see if I can... Oh, it's cool that it's just snapping though. I didn't think it would do that. Oh, shoot. Okay, these ones I need to keep intact because that's the actual curve. So that has to be like there. And this one up here, I think. How do you get the Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. This probably needs a little more bend to it. Yeah, let me turn this off for a sec just to see. Okay, I think the top looks pretty good. This looks okay, this looks okay. This is too sharp right there. And then obviously that's a problem, so. So that was this part. That has to smooth out just a bit. Okay, that's better. This is beautiful. And come on. It's weird to have people watching me do this. I mean, granted, I'm the one who started the live, but... And this is like, you know, personal project stuff. But boy, if I were doing this like client work, I would not want anybody watching me do it. Yeah. Oh, actually, I'll bring that in and see if I can smooth it that way. Okay, it's gotten better. Okay, this still feels... Creative mind, I don't know. I mean, I'm just like fixing this stuff. Like this part looks like it's like dented right here now. I gotta try to fix that too. But yeah, this G is a problem. Bit off more than I could chew with this one. This looks awful. This still looks too sharp right here. What is the deal? I need to pull that out. Does that work? That's better. Yeah, that's better. All right. Try to do this real quick. Does that look? Is that better? Sorta. It still feels too sharp right here. don't know. There's something wrong with this. Come out. Okay, maybe that's better. Yeah, now I'm bummed out that this part doesn't align with this. But was that was the O, wasn't it? Yeah. So it would if this came down further and the curve was out. So I can just pull this side out a little bit. That's what I'm trying to do. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but you know, it's just the way I do it. Okay, that's better. All right, so now I wonder if I could cut this in a little bit to make this a little more pronounced. Leave that where it is. And that is just a sliver for the G. I don't know if that's enough space, but the 2 points. What's there 2 points there? Oh, all right. It's that like a. Well, okay. I mean, I'm on the pen tool. Pen tool. Oh, stupid. All right. I don't know how you delete, divide, exit. Ooh. Okay. Oh, not bad. All right. So that was just an extra one that I think probably got crushed in when I started moving everything around. All right, so roughly that's looks like you could imagine it would come up to here, kind of. So that looks pretty good. I guess I would have to drop this down. Let's try this. See how awful this will look. If we just take this whole thing, pull it down a smidge. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh yeah, Ada, didn't I just did that, right? All right, that looks better. It's not perfect. Still like, this is like a harsh corner right here. This seems odd. Mistake. Actually, I'm gonna move this. Oh wait, let me get my. Oh, okay, I think I just need to curve this out more. This is still weird. Right after you typed it. Oh, stream delay. Yeah. I don't even need all these points. Can you just make that? I'm gonna try doing something awful. See if I can just do it with 2 points instead of that many. It's the problem with. Not the problem, but sometimes. I think generally with vectors, the fewer points you have, the better. You end up with smoother lines. But... all right, so that worked. Getting rid of that 1 point. That looks good now. I like this. Okay, G. G looks pretty good. I mean, it looks way better. Where's the old one? What did the old G look like? Yeah, too big. Yeah, more compact G, like that. Alright, I guess I've got to go backwards, probably. Oh, yeah. My ruler's back on. Oh. Right there. This G might actually be too short now. Let's see if we can survive with it. Well, it feels like it needs to go closer. Alright, energy looks pretty good. Actually, this E just needs to be like 1 over. Wait, what just happened? Oh, I can't select. Oh no. Alright. Fine. Okay, pretty good. Energy looks pretty good. I think. And so now let's do this here. Alright, so this P I think I want to try to make the same size as the E. So I gotta shorten that quite a bit. Just my problem was picking this font in the first place. I should have just stuck with a fixed width font. I'm just gonna get this out of here so I can make a selection. Probably need that one. Oh? Wait a second. Wait, did that just work? Alright, this needs to be wider, I think. That worked out a lot better than I thought it was gonna. What's happening? There we go. Jeez. Okay, so these points. Maybe that one too. That one. Just pull this out a little bit.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue.
Because it won't be as large as the R. Oh, and I gotta get rid of this P over here because that won't be the same size. So that needs to go over here, assuming we keep that. Okay, get rid of these guys again. So that looks okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the problem. Shaboom. Hello. just having fun doing some really tedious, detailed work on this t-shirt design, t-shirt logo thing. Okay, it looks better. This needs to move closer. There, so then this can move closer. Hello, L. That seems so hard. I don't know if it's that hard. Honestly, I think I'm probably making it harder than it should be. Muskoka, is that directed at me? Blue Rodeo? No, I don't know what Blue Rodeo is. Font stencil, make your own font for that. Oh, yeah, God. I think I did create a font one time. Like, I don't know, 20 years ago, probably. That's a pain in the ass, making your own fonts. Nope, not familiar. Yeah, this is just some random YouTube channel that has copyright-free music. So that's what I play during these lives now. Oh no, there's another issue. That doesn't line up. So the O's are really close. The O and the G, obviously, but the T and the R are really close. I don't think we even. Oh yeah, we did quite a bit of work on that though. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this part to align. I would love it if it did. I don't know how to do that, but this part, the fact that the Y kind of juts out a little further is bothering me now. I feel like that should be tucked in a bit, but maybe I can live with it. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Back to the original color. See, did I miss everything? You missed a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna lie. So what we did... one sec. Alright, so we're making some small changes. And you may not even notice, but here's the original. So for Sivan, who just joined, here's the original that I had, and the spacing of the letters was all wrong, or just not what I wanted. So I had to go back and fix it. So just try to make it better, tighter looking. Yeah, so this is the original. And then just kind of stick that in my mind, burn that into my eyes for a second. And then here's the new one. Which I think is significantly better. Now I'm seeing one thing I want to fix though. I want to make the top of the A wider. So I'm going to do that. So I think, oh wait, get my ruler on. There we go. Oops. So I think this can come out a bit. Like that. Like that, roughly. And then I think this could go a little bit further. Like that. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I like the thickness. The T right on top of the R makes me... It's like the R has a top hat. Okay. All right. So that's it. So the other... I mean, it looks better. Just trying to take it all in. I don't do this real quick. That's a yeah. Let me do it this way. 'Cause, 22 by. Just feel like I'm not seeing everything. So, oops. Okay, there we go. Just had to get a little more white space on the sides. Looking good. See you, Golden Highway. Deepest is looking good. I think it looks better. I want to do one more thing though. I'm not gonna stop here. I think the A. Maybe I shouldn't mess with it. The A. Okay, let me try one thing. I gotta do it. I think I gotta make it look like it's more more italic. Like it's gotta be leaning in the direction of the... Oops, get my ruler on. So I think this part has to just be moved that way. And this can be a little bit back, just a smidge. Okay, so now this angle is more different, I don't know, than that one. So it kind of has a... Now it looks like the A is actually italic because all of this was actually italic. So they should all have that, you know, tilt. And so now this looks like it's got more of a tilt. That's so good in the back, the black background, like that. Oops. Like that. Barely see it, but yeah. Does look pretty good on black though. I didn't think about making this t-shirt in black. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, not bad. I think that might do it. Maybe we did it. Get it done? I mean, it feels pretty good. It's so much better than the other one. Now it's growing on me already. Let me just do it again. Oh, this just looks like a mess now. Ugh. All right, I don't like that anymore. So at least if I do this, I'm just going to keep the fonts so I remember what the font was. Turn that off. Keep that down here. These are my backups down here. Oh, well, I guess I have it all. Yeah. All right, get rid of that. Oh, somehow it's more energy. Hi, Leah. Good morning. The letters AGE are glowing. Oh, Gabriela, you're in Brazil. Cool. I don't know. I feel like it's so much better. So the other last thing. All right, so I think these guides, I'll keep them. We should show this on the back. Let's just see. I had the idea of just playing with the little like energy kind of looking thing, lightning bolt or whatever you call it. I don't know what this is here for. Oh, I rounded those off. That's right. But I was just gonna. Oh God, come on! I was gonna mess with the color a bit. I was like, well, should I do like a lightning bolt, like a yellow? But that looks kind of. I don't know. Now it reminds me of like. Yeah, did I accidentally create like the Powerade logo? Let me look. No, they don't use that. What am I thinking? Gatorade? It does have a lightning bolt, but it's through G. Okay, then all right. It's like, uh-oh. I don't know what this reminds me of. This is reminding me of something. I can't think of what it is. So maybe not yellow. But anyway, I was thinking about playing with this. If I did a 2-color design, then what would this be? Because I think I would change this. And so, yeah, I mean yellow or maybe orange. Red. Yeah, I like it. Let's just try red. Wow, that really stands out on the black. Here, let's try it on. What does it look like? Oops. White. It looks like a corporate logo with the yellow. Yeah, let's see that. I like red. Red looks cool. I think the red works on black as well. Red. Glow effect behind? Yeah, I could do that. I could do a glow effect. The glow effect. Let's see. Yeah, I could do that. For these logos and stuff, I generally start with the most simplest versions, you know, without any drop shadows and stuff, but you could do a version with a glow. Maybe white or light blue. Neon light? Well, let's just try a white. White looks kind of cool too. I mean, on black, then I'd have to change it for when it's on like a white background. But white, maybe let me do sample that and then just kind of go lighter. I don't know. I think my favorite is still the red. Try a different red. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. That's kind of cool. Because if it's so bright, then that's like the only thing you see. Kind of like it. Kind of like it dark, like that on the black. That looks. I like that because it stands out, but it's not so bright that it. When it's bright, it becomes like the focal point. You kind of don't even see the letters. So what does that look like? Yeah, it would have to be a different version. So on white, this is going to have to be a brighter red. On black, that looks pretty good. So let's say we do. I got an idea. So if this is. So this is black background. And then if we have a version with white. And this would have to change. To just be a little bit brighter. That. Okay, so two versions. Right, so if this is printed, let's say white t-shirt, you got the blue and this. Let me make that bigger for everybody, right? Blue and that red, I like that. White t-shirt, that looks pretty good. And then if you had a black t-shirt, it'd be this kind of more muted, like blood red. I think I might just go with that. The other idea I had was moving this to a different location, but I played around with that the first time I did this logo, and this is the best spot, I think, underneath. So this is, oh, wait. Make sure I save that, right? So we got black. Right, black looks pretty good. And then white is a lighter. Mickey, where you been? Just fixing up the old logo, Mickey. I think we got it. And this song is a little crazy. Skip that one. Looks awesome. Oh, playing Minecraft. Yeah, figures. Looks awesome. You didn't even know what we changed. That's good. Yeah, this one was bothering me for a while, so glad it's fixed. So I think we'll roll with that. And then the other one, what was the other one I was gonna do? Oh yeah, I think maybe tomorrow I actually want to clean up the flame logo that I use for like my profile pic on YouTube and stuff. I think the flame needs some tweaks like this too. Hi, Faith. Yeah, the flame is a little... Here, let me see if I can... Let me just drop it in here, right? Okay, so I'm not going to do this right now. I'm going to have to do this tomorrow because this is going to be a big job, but... I mean, it's not bad, but what I want to try to do... What bothers me about it a little bit now is that you've got this really nice kind of negative space in here that's almost the same width all the way through. And then this part is not like that. So I want to play with tightening this up. So this blue part would become probably bigger, or at least just moved so it's tighter to this red area. And then maybe it becomes shorter here. And then the fact that these 3 points are all in different places kind of bothers me too. So I'm going to try to mess with that a bit. But that'll be, I don't know, not today. That's going to take a while. That's that one I got to put some time in to try to get that right. But I might start over. I might start over with the colors too. I might just do... get the outline of these 3 shapes, try to fix the shapes first, and just do it as like a black and white logo to start, and then figure out what I want to do with the colors later. It'll still be like I still want it like this. I still like the fact that it's like multicolored, so I'll do that. I'm just not sure how to do it yet. Let's start over. Just, they may not be in this shape. They'd still be like this kind of gradient pattern that goes from like yellow, you know, orange, and all the purples and blues and stuff. So it'll be similar, just like these angles and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not saying I'm gonna do that and that'll be the final. I'm saying I'm gonna mess around with it and see if I can come up with something that I like more than this. I'll allow it. Thanks, Mick. But I think I'm gonna try to tackle that tomorrow. So there might be another live tomorrow. Maybe maybe I can do it later in the afternoon. So other folks can join. People in, where were they from? Somebody was from Brazil and someone else was from shoot, I don't remember. Oh, New Zealand, Brazil and New Zealand. Yeah. All right, so I'm just leave that. I think that's gonna do it for this round. So thanks everybody for your suggestions. Appreciate it. And if I have the that flame logo is going to take a long time. So if I have the energy to do it tomorrow, I might do it tomorrow. We'll see. Oh, Scotland. And Furble in Scotland. Back to Minecrafting. Yeah, I might see you in there, Mick. All right, see you guys. Thanks for watching.